Greetings everybody and welcome back to the Zero to Hero save. Now, transfer window, it was fun, it was exciting, it's complete. We have no idea who we've bought because we can't see any player attributes. We've got to rely on our really fantastic scouting network, which is, well, it's non-existent. Let's get into it and have a look what business we've done. And also, we have played the first 2 games of the season, 2 wins, but I wanted to play them because I wanted to get all transfers completed before we come back for this video. Let's dive straight in. Once again, welcome back in, one and all, to the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. And even if you're not new, if you just haven't subscribed, press the button. It is greatly appreciated. We're back, 16th of March. We're 2 games in to the current season. We've won both, 3-0 at home and 3-0 away against 2 decent teams. No goal conceded. It's going to be an easy season, but I look at it there. The board want us to get Conference League this year. I'm not too sure. Surely it can't be 6th place in some sort of European football. It can't be. So we want to try and finish as high as possible. I would love to get in Champions League qualification or a Europa League maybe. But we'll see how we get on. In the other competitions, the Conference League, it's still running. It ends in May. So obviously later on, I'll say maybe June. No, maybe June or something like that. May, June, we'll start looking at the qualification phases and see how we get on. And hopefully this time round we can avoid a big bad boy like Ajax. Latvian Cup, they're going to want similar expectations. I think they're going to want semi-final again. We'll have to play it by here. But anyway, business has been concluded. We've still got £2.5 million in the overall balance. We've still got £600,000 in transfer budget as well. And on the wages, we've still got £10,360, which is kind of earmarked for new contracts and people like that as we go forward. But transfers now all completed. Starting off with the outs, Stepanovs has left on a free transfer to Spartak. He went on the 6th of January. Wasn't particularly very good. Bit part player. Moved him on. Disappointing to lose Petar Basancic. He was good for us last year. Just under a 7 rating. But he's gone over to Šibenik in, I don't even know where they are, Croatia. He's gone to Croatia, so off he goes there. Disappointed to lose him, and we've sold our backup goalkeeper in Niks Alexandrovs. He wasn't particularly great, didn't really feature for us. 20 appearances, that was off the bench and bits and bobs, a few cup games, but we moved him on. So that's all the outs, no money in, and we've only spent 60k of our budget as well. But starting off with Dior, we've already seen Paul Trans on Grudenikis. Not particularly great. We stole them from Riga. Not really worth looking at. But the first signing, Mustafa Dior. The Senegalese young lad is a solid player. With us playing a gegenpress, I wanted to keep the pace, the power, the fitness. You can see on here, work rate, agility, fitness, acceleration, good flair, good off the ball. He looks really well rounded. When we look at the scout reports, 3 stars of current ability, potentially 4 stars. But he definitely fits the bill here, the kind of player we was after. Up next is Thanos, a strong name for a strong player. Comes in with an abundance of experience. Formerly of Bayer Leverkusen, Garuda 4th, Rapid, Fulham, Riga. Solid player. He's aging 33. He can offer us a little bit of backup in the ball-winning midfielder / deep line playmaker position. He's okay. We're only paying him £240 a week. He's losing his speed, but to sit in as a ball-winning midfielder, I think he can still do a job for us. We'll have to keep an eye on how he gets on. The next one is Cedric Coadio. He is Latvian. Didn't realise he was Latvian, which is good. Once again, fits the same sort of bill as Mustafa Dior. Good fitness, pace, acceleration. Physicals are very good. Good technique. Does offer us something a little bit different up front or in the cam role, especially with the technical ability that Claudio has. Reports are 3 stars are current, 3 stars are potential, not likely to improve, but he definitely can do a job for us. In the pre-season, he had 1 goal in 2 games, so not too shabby at all for Claudio. Next 2 players are goalkeepers. With Alexandrovs leaving, we needed a new backup. We needed a new goalkeeper in general, so our new 3rd choice goalkeeper is Roberts. Apsit, and he is a Latvian young lad, 19 years of age, 6 foot tall. He's not immense, he's got a decent ceiling. We'll have to see how he gets on, but our new number 1 is a big improvement. And also, talking of big, he's 6'7", formerly of Riga, West Ham, Barnet, Valmiera. Got some good stats to his game. Only 25 years of age, and he's played 2 games in the league, and he's conceded no goals, so he's obviously having a really, really good start for us. He's likely to improve a little bit as well, but what I do love about him, he relishes a big match, so we could see some big performances if we get to more cup finals or maybe European qualification games. The next 2 players is Carles Mas and Matthias. Now they're both centre-backs, and they're both old, and it's not sort of fitting the bill of wanting to keep young players in. But there wasn't really anyone available, and with us losing Basancic, we needed a couple of centre-halves. So we've gone for Carles Mas, 32 years of age, Spanish player. Really, really good tackling, good composure, which is nice to see. You look at that. He could be a striker. Could be a striker, Mas. But on reports, 3 stars of ability. Where he lacks in pace and acceleration, see that fairly slow player. Good at marking. Consistent performer and a good timing in the tackle. So he's got a good footballing brain, so I think he can and will do a job for us. The next one is Matthias. Now another player with an abundance of experience. He's 6'4", 33 years of age. Did play in Antwerp, spent some time obviously in Brazil as well. The same as Mas, 3 stars of current ability. But what I like about him, he's good in the air, he's a consistent performer, and he works well within the team, although he don't enjoy big matches, and he's fairly susceptible to injuries, which isn't great. But saying that, touch wood, he's not injured yet, which is a good news for us. Now I feel we did need a little bit more depth in the wide area and in the cam rolls. That's where these 2 people come in clutch. We've got another young Spanish player. Uru can play pretty much anywhere in the attacking midfield. Formerly of Betis, Calvera, Malaga, didn't feature for them at all, but he's got a really high potential, a free transfer. He's on £100 a week, which is nothing. Really good physicals. In possession, he's good, and off the ball, he looks very good. So we'll keep an eye on this kid. I'm quite excited about him, and he's already worth that sort of value. If we can keep improving these sorts of players, we may be able to cash in and get some nice profits on him as we go through. Dennis Stradins, bit of a punt. He was available on a free transfer. He started off okay for a 6.9, not massively rated. Relishes the big matches, not really too much about him to get excited about. A lot of pros though, which is good to see. We'll have to keep an eye. Sometimes the ratings and the stats lie. But he said he started off in a decent vein of form for us. Still no assist yet, but he's putting himself about and causing a few problems for the opposition. The last 2 players, we're going to touch on Albion Jetishi first. I believe he's Kosovan. Yes, Kosovan, under 21, already had 3 caps. Can play as a ball-winning midfielder and a deep-lying playmaker, but he's more suited to being a ball winner. So we've got Restos, we've got Kone. But I'm excited to see how he gets on. He comes from good stature from Saint Etienne, a good academy over in France. So everyone keep an eye on Albion Jetishi. Could he go on to be a Kosovan fully fledged international? Can he go on leaps and bounds? And potential ability of 4 stars. Another one to definitely keep an eye on. And the last player, this is why I played the first 2 games out. I wanted to get this deal done. And we welcome in Noah Yagubi Orterd. Orterd, not too sure how to pronounce it, formerly of Olympique Marseille, another top team. Granted, he never featured again, but 2 stars of current, 4 stars of potential ability. He is going to do a job. I'm retraining him at the moment as a deep line playmaker. I believe I am. Defensive midfielder, deep line playmaker, support. So I want to retrain him in that area of the field. He's got good decision making, which is key. He's got decent pace, agility. His first touch is very good. So we can look to improve his passing, be ideal, and determination is of course key. He's got really good determination as well. So some really exciting young prospects. And with that being said, our first team does look like this currently because we have got a few injuries. Caudio is out for 2 to 4 weeks. Clemente 5 days and 2 weeks, and Jetishi 9 days and 3 weeks, and Ogoniyi was out for 4 to 5 weeks as well. But they're all relatively short term, so really would be Clemente in for Carclins. Carclins back to left back, but we've got a really, really strong team. The attacking front three now is super. But where I've hit a bit of a stumbling block, when you play matches, you have to make sure you've got at least 3 Latvians in the team. So I have to keep juggling it around a little bit and make sure 3 Latvians are on the field at all times, which is not ideal. Didn't really think about that. But we can't complain. Like I said, we've had a good start to the season. 2 3-0 wins. A decent pre-season. And we're back today to take on RFS, who were finishing 3rd last year in the league. We're at home. We beat them in the cup final. Did we last year? Was it RFS in the cup final? Was it? Yes. RFS, we take them on today, and then we're going to take on newly promoted Grobanas as well. So a couple of exciting games to play. A good team and a pretty much a terrible team. After we've played these 2 matches, we're going to plod on, probably come back then for Riga and Alberts in about June. But the season's going to heat up. Can we keep up this sort of form? Can we dare to dream of getting a league title? We're not going to be here forever. We know if we have another good year this year, people are going to come knocking. And if we can get another apartment in another nice big nation, you know, with a kitchen / bedroom, we're going to be all over it. But we are now fully caught up. We've got a game in 15 days. I'll bring you back. It's a tough opponent. They are in 2nd place. Can we get the better of them? And can we cement our place at the top of the table in this upcoming match? So game day is here for us, and it wouldn't be Football Manager without picking up a few injuries on a big 15-day break, and it was our goalkeeper. So in comes Roidris back into the team, Aspit onto the bench. It's only a morning knock. He pulled an abdominal muscle, so he's back in a couple of days. Jetishi out, Caudio out, but Ogani is back, and also Clemente is back, but he's not really too fit. So we'll have to look at maybe taking Ogani off at half-time, bringing on Clemente, maybe about 60 minutes, and then we'll shift Karklins back to left back. But you know, I don't really want to be too hasty, because Bakari is only 1.5 stars, but he's had a really, really good start at left back. So keep an eye on him. Bags and bags of pace can cause problems down the left-hand side as well. So we've got some good players in the ward areas for sure. I want to get Caudio back, and I want to get Jatishi back. I want a fully fit team, but other than that, we can't moan. We're more or less, you know, we're not far off fully fit. 2 days, tomorrow and 7 days. Hopefully we can avoid any more knocks, but that is going to be your team for today. Roidris in goal, Bakari at left back, Matthias and Isayevs at centre half. I've had to take out Mass because I can't play too many more foreign players. I need to have at least 3 Latvian players in the team, so in he comes. Hervoj at right back, Karklins, Kone in the central midfield, Talagay on the left, Ogani back in the cam role, Mane on the right, and Diagne up top. And now this is going to be a difficult game. They're a good team, but we're in fine form. We're almost back at full fitness now, almost back at full strength. If we can put these to the sword, they're in 2nd. You know, it's not going to be an easy game at all. But you know, we can't say we're going to win every game. It's not going to happen. We're going to come up against teams like Riga and that away, Valmiera away. Even these at home should be a tough test for us. But you know, hopefully we can have another clean sheet. Maybe score another 2 or 3 goals. Would be nice. Balls in, cleared. Just start as you mean to go on, all that jazz. And I thought Karklins was going to get himself a goal. And in all fairness, Karklins has been pretty good in that that deep line playmaker role. He's been really, really quite impressive. Great save from the goalie. Really quite impressive in that DLP role. And he's normally a left back. So it's good to see. It's good to see we've got that sort of versatility in the team. To be able to move players around, cope with injuries. Goalie! Cleared this time. Markiev, just end the replay, will you? End the replay. It's a little bit too long, this replay, for my taste, but it has gone off. I am going to demand... No, I'm going to encourage. Mane, back into Hervoj. Karklins, Hervoj again, across it. It's cleared. Talagay is going to recycle, back across. Ogani. Timmy, back in the thick of it, all on a 7.2. Love to see this from him. He's a great little player, he is. Great little player. Mane, comes to nothing. It's quite a congested game in the middle of the park at the moment. Who's going to be able to have the cutting edge and take their opportunity when it arises? Not with passing like that from Karklins. That's why we miss people like Clemente in the middle of the park. He can thread the iron needle ball. Carclin's not so much. Get there. Hervar. Oh my god. What the fucking hell just happened? Who's that? Oh. Disaster. Disaster. Isayev's blocked off his own player. What are you doing, Isayevs? What are you doing there? Hervaj had that under control, but you decided to tackle your own man, and we get an equaliser, do we? Yes, we do. Straight back to level terms. Carclin strikes a good free kick. It's off the angle of the goal. Kone's there. Kone's definitely chipping in with a few more goals this year, which is nice. 1-1, and we deserve to be at least level. What's the stat saying? With a better team. With a better team, we are going to have to make some change at half-time. I'm looking forward to getting Clemente back in. Go on, Algania, Timmy, Mane. We know Hervaj is there. Put it across. Sana, you've got to cross it. Fires it across goal. Comes to nothing, but that was another gilt-edged chance for us now. Diagnates. Nice football. We've got a really good interchange. Karklins, Isayevs now. Hervaj, put it across, so he does. Timmy. That was a golden chance for him there. Normally, he gobbles them opportunities up. Get back. Nagasawa, down our left-hand side. Prenga, back out to, well, Prenga again. Plays it inside. This has got bloody goal written all over it. Prenga, get across. I knew it. Against the run of play. Oh, God blimey. It was well worked, but we need to... I want to see a better display. So, Carclins, you go back to left back. Marnie out. Clemente is coming in. We've got two Mateus in there, which is nice. You're playing absolutely criminal up front, but we haven't really got much in the way of strikers at the moment, because Caudio is not yet fit for action. Talagay's having a stinker. We are going to just keep the one change, but shocking from our left back. Really poor performance. More Talagay, one of our better players, having a poor game. There's no way we should be 2-1 down. Not on your Nelly. Should be at least level pegging here. Mateus not particularly having a great game. We're going to get on the experience mass, I think, early on. Get the Spaniard in there. Argania looking a little bit tired. He said he could only last about 75 minutes, so I think we're going to look to make that change. Someone snare us an equaliser, please. Go on. Oh my God, Diagne. Come on, please. Please. Out comes Argania. We have got the option of Uru, the young Spaniard, to bring on, and more Talagay is going to come off now from the Stafford Dior. So all of our changes made. Can we get ourselves back on level pegging? I feel like we've been robbed here. Absolute daylight robbery. Every time they come forward, they're just decisive in what they do. It's a bloody piss take, to be honest with you. Demand more. Goalie. Christ almighty, we're gonna have to attack. What is that for a shot? My God. Get us Caudio back up front, will ya? Get us Caudio up top. Shocking performance today. And look, you're losing. Not one fucking replay. When you're winning, there's replay. And when you're losing, absolutely fuck all. So we lost to them, and we've been diddled. What were the stats in that game then? Yeah, we was the better team. A lot more possession. They were just clinical in front of goal. That's a piss take. Well, we're playing bottom of the league next away. Really, really disappointed to lose that game. We should be doing better. And how can you be that tired already at the start of the season? My God, where are you? Interactions. I'm going to have to warn him. Warn player. Last game. Good. Tell him off. I'm not going to tolerate that sort of stuff. We're going to have a look at the squad. See who's fit in a few days' time. And make a few adjustments for the upcoming game against Grabanas. We are still second. But to lose at home against a rival, little bit upsetting. I'm not too sure. RFS predicted to finish one place above us, but it was a game that we shouldn't have lost. It shouldn't have happened. And I feel, like I said, we've been a little bit diddled. But there's no point in crying over spilled milk. It's happened. We've lost the game. We come back and we'll take on Grabenas, who have won one game against Alberts. They are absolutely shit. I want a clean sheet and I want plenty of bloody goals in 3 days' time. Are we now ready to right the wrongs of that dreadful performance in the last game? Now, I have made changes. Matrix back in goal. Karklins is back into left back now. So Bakari drops back onto the bench. Mateus and Isajev start at centre half. I want to see them start to build a partnership if we can. Hervaj at right back. Clemente moving back into that DLP role next to Kone. Guy on the left, who I want to see a lot more of. You haven't really seen the quality or the skill. We know he can deliver week in, week out. Ogania is going to be starting, but the same goes for Clemente and Ogania. They both can only manage maybe 45 to 60 minutes. We'll have to keep an eye on them. Mane on the right-hand side, who has been really, really good for us so far. And Diagne, we've had a word with him last game. He took it well. Hopefully we can see a much better performance from him today. I want this guy back. It's 4 days' time, but we're pretty much now almost at full strength. Now, these are setting up in a 4-2-3-1. I don't know how good they're really going to be. They're newly promoted. They can't be that great. Let's just make sure we do our job now and we get an all-important 3 points. We can't afford... we can't really afford to be slipping up. We need another Latvian on the field, apparently. So who have we got? Oh, God. Who have we got to bring in there now who can do this role? Because what's it say? You must have at least 3 players trained by a club in Latvia. Currently 2. We're going to have to bring in Stradins for Ogani, who's not yet fully fit. And Ogani on the bench then for Uru. We'll have to go with that and jig things around. This is the problem we've got. This is why I wanted to keep as many Latvians as I can at the football club. But we're limited on actually who wanted to join us. But maybe next season I might try just spend a little bit longer, try and dig out some of these good young Latvian players. See if we can bring through maybe our own setup. See if we can snatch up other teams. But you know, at the moment it's not really a massive issue. The way we're going buying foreign players, it's going to start to turn into a real issue. Penalty. Ball's cleared. How's it got out to there like that? Come on. They better not score off their first freaking shot again. Get the tackle in, somebody, for the love of God. They're knocking it round like a bloody prime Barcelona, this shite team. Come on. Look at this for football. It's got goal written all fucking over it, hasn't it? No. Matrovic with a big save. I'm glad he's back in goal. And that's just shit, isn't it? Just wandering around and then knocking it around us. Tiki-taka. This newly promoted team, I mean, in all fairness, are absolutely shit. Sort it out and somebody step up and get me a goal. For the love of God. See, just what's that, Mateus? You're a left-footed player, striking it with your right foot. Come on. RFS mean business, don't they? This year, get in there. We know he's good in the air. We know he's good in the box. And Mateus gets a strike there. And he's off the mark now for us. Absolutely fantastic. Really well delivered corner. Matthias leapt like a salmon straight out the water. And we get ourselves a cheeky 1-0 lead. Let's praise the boys. I want to see more. I want to see a clean sheet today if we can get it. But here they come. Great play. This is what I like about Stradins. He might have been the best, you know, not stats-wise. We can't see stats. But his actual rating from the scouts and the coaches and them little tiny balls on the screen when you look at his attributes. It's he's not great, but he seems to put himself around the pitch really, really well indeed. I wouldn't mind him seeing getting a few goals, maybe a few assists. Stradins running through and he strikes it. See what I mean? He causes problems. Get in there. Get the close him down. Intercepted. Hervard does well. Stradins again. This Mane's in. Mane. Put it across, Mane. Oh, golden opportunity there to put it, slide it across. Diagne was in there. Want to see more. From Diagne. I was about to say we're looking a little bit more positive now, and it's a free kick, thank God. Offside. Matthias having a good game. Let's just get that second goal. Give us a little bit of breathing space. Please. Get it. Come on, Gay. Mateus, Kone, don't shoot, son. Don't. Gives the ball away. Hervage does well, though. Clemente's in there. And it's a goal. Is he onside? He is. Mane strikes. This is what we're seeing from Mane in the ball areas. He's pressing. He's running everything for the team. Hervage does well. Stradins into Clemente. Really well worked goal. That's what I like about Clemente. He can always find them passes. And he's proved how valuable he is for us. What are we doing here? 2 bookings there in quick succession, wasn't it? I'm sure it was like instant bookings. We will be making some changes, I said at half time anyway. We'll probably take off Carclins, take out Matthias, Mane looking tired. We're gonna have to make changes. I'm pleased, of course we're pleased. We're 2-0 up. Carclin's out. We have got the cut. What can we do? What can we do? So Novikovs can't play at left side. It's going to be quite difficult now to try and juggle this around. So, Novikovs, where's he from? He's Latvian, but I don't want to put a right back at left back. I think we're going to shift Mateus to left back. Not particularly very fast. You come out then for... We can't even do that, can we? We still can't do that. This is going to be very, very tricky to try and sort this out. What options have we got now? Mateus, we'll take him out anyway for Mass. And then we can take off more Talagay. I'd like to get another Latvian on the field if we can. Sajayev's, he can do a job, so we could throw in Sasajev's in for Kone. Change that around, and then that will then give us the option, I think, to throw on Bakari. It does. There you go. We've worked it. So what I mean, though, we're going to have to start juggling things, and just to try and get the players we want on the field. But it could be at a cost. You could easily concede 2 goals against this crappy team, but we should still have the quality to get the job done. Mane at some point will be coming off for Mustafa Dior. I didn't really want to leave Clemente on for the full game either. He's carrying not carrying a knock, but he's not yet fully fit. So we'll see if we can get another goal. I'll see what we can juggle around again. But here's Mane, Diagni. See, what is he doing? Diagni. It's quite. I'm paying a lot of money each week. Oh my God! It's only a matter of time till Stradin scores the goal, surely. Yeah, we're paying him a lot of money every week, not to really get much from him. He started the season quite bright, and now he seems to have dropped off a cliff massively. Let's make some more changes now. So, Mane is knackered. We've got the pace of Dior. Clemente, we can bring on. We have got. There you go. Get the experience out of Thanos Pestos. Thanos Pestos coming in. Don't give these away back into the game. For the love of God, get it away. Stradin's on the ball. We know he can make some sort of magic happen for us. Mass. Clemente. Driving forward. Mane. Shifts it out wide to Gay. Do a bit of magic, Gay. You haven't done it for us yet. Stradins! Get in there! We knew it was coming. He offers us that a hell of a lot, this player does. And I tell you what, it was an absolutely epic buy for myself. I feel like I've done a great job as manager to bring him in. He wasn't going to be a big part player, but he's leapt there. Absolutely leapt. Let's make the changes. Praise the boys. We are going to now just slow the game down a little bit. There's no immediate rush for us. We can't make any more substitutions. Penalty. Who's going to be stepping up? I presume it's going to be Diagni. Is it from the spot? It's Gay stepping up, and Gay does get a goal. He's been quite poor today. It's only going to help his confidence going forward. 4-0 up, 75 minutes played, and now we're going to look to slow the game right down. Bring it down to a stop. I would really, really love that clean sheet if we can get it today. As soon as that Matrovic is back in goal, we just seem to be better defensive. There you go. Just as us talk about him. He pulls off a fine save for us. As soon as he's in goal, we seem to have a lot more presence at the back, a lot more confidence. Closing stage of the game now. Let's just now drop back to a cautious mentality. I want to tell the boys, no, not focus. There is going to be one more chance. Bakari down to Gay. Guy just runs into his man, not ideal. Tumanovs, let's not give this a goal now. Bakari doing wow there, good job. Sashajevs into Isajevs. Hervaj gets the ball away just about. Pestas, good ball. Guy, take your man on. Tries to, but it doesn't matter. It's 4-0. Fantastic. It's a great win for us. It puts us still back into contention. RFS played 4-1-4. They definitely mean business this year. Carclins, we don't care. We don't care. Actually, we do care. We want to keep an eye on these lovely little fancy red balls. I'm not too sure what a big red thing means. Does it mean it's average, or does it go into green, or yeah? I don't know. But either way, people are developing. We're playing fairly well. Apart from that loss against bloody RFS, which we didn't deserve to lose, it's pretty much playing sadly. I'm just excited to see when the Conference League ends, who and what, and who we're going to face in qualification, because that's where we've managed to build up our finances there. Just from that Conference League alone, a big trip to Ajax really helped us out, and all that money we get from the board aren't shying giving us a few quid. They may well dump it into our transfer budget for next year, unless we're not here in another season's time. Maybe other clubs are going to come calling, but I'm going to come and poach some of these players off these if we are to get a bigger job. The likes of Diagne, Talagay, maybe even Hervaj. I like the look of these players. They're doing a job for me. Let's take them on a bit of a European tour with myself. But anyway, we know where we are. We've started off very, very well indeed, apart from that one slip-up. We are going to come back for the Riga and Alberts game, like we said, in June. So April, May, June. It'll be a couple of months away, but I want to progress nicely into the season. By the time we get to that point there, so a lot of games to go through. We will have a better understanding of potentially how good we are and where we're roughly going to finish in the league. 3 points out of 6, not too bad. I think overall, solid episode, 3 points out of 6. We did get robbed against RFS, but hey ho, that's football. You can't win every game, but we just keep on going now, keep getting as many points as we can, finish as high as possible in the league. Big clubs may well come knocking. If they don't, then, and we're here for another year or another 2 years, if we can get some sort of Europa League or dare to dream big of Champions League football, this club really could go to the next level. As always, everybody, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. It is all greatly appreciated. I love you all, and take care, and I will see you all soon. Bosh!